You're watching Super Mario GVT. And now, the second Poptropica road trip. Cabin Fever! Hey everyone, it's Hyper Eel, and welcome to another episode of Poptropica Road Trip. In this episode, I'll be going through Survival Island Episode 4. In the last episode, you found a way to call for help. In this episode, you'll be entered into a cabin, which is a log house. Alright, let's go. And it starts up with an introductory cutscene of the chopper from the last episode. You and Van Buren are dropped, and Van Buren will take you into a cabin, but that is not the way you wanted. Inside, Van Buren will talk to you about the big hunt, which is the next day. But you didn't want to have the big hunt. You wanted to go home. After a brief conversation, follow Van Buren to the trophy room. When you're inside the trophy room, click on Van Buren to talk to him and he will give you a special tour. Van Buren will show you exhibitions of animals, including one exhibition that comes to life that is not an animal. The cabin servant, Winston. Now talk to Van Buren again, and he will show you a statue of himself with a voice recording that says, "Tally ho." This will cause the crocodile's head to start falling off the wall. With the tour being over, it is time for dinner. Dinner time takes place at the banquet room. To get there, exit the trophy room and head left in the main room until you reach the door with the shield that has a knife and a fork above it. This door will lead you into the banquet room. Inside, you are having dinner with Van Buren, and you are chowing down on a piece of steak, only to find that it's tainted. Then you start falling asleep in your chair. Later, Winston will lock you in a room that contains another room with a bed that you're sleeping on. After you wake up, do you notice a shiny bear claw? Pick it up. Once you've picked up the bear claw, play around the lights until you find a security code and MM. You'll need it for later. Now you'll have to get out. To unlock the door, use the bear claw to open it. Once you've opened it, security lights will be activated. To go past them, you'll have to hide behind some objects like plants and go to some places where the security lights can't reach you. Once you evaded the security, click the button to disable the security system and unlock the door leading into the main room. Once in the main room, run to the right until you find the moose's head. Jump on it 3 times to turn it counterclockwise, and drop it onto the floor, revealing an alcove with the trophy room key. Use it to unlock the door on the lower right, leading into the trophy room. When you enter the trophy room, run to the right until you pass by the spear. Pick it up and then leave. You'll have to come back here later, once you've gotten the armory key. After leaving the trophy room, run to the left until you reach the door leading into the banquet room. Inside, interact with the sink to turn the water on, causing the chef to wake up and come after you. To avoid the chef seeing you, you ought to hide behind the plants on the table. Once the chef's back is turned, come out of the plant and run to the left. Pick up the pitcher and run to the far left to pick up the tainted meat. After you grab both items, run to the right. As you're making your way right, the chef will go to the left, returning to her chair. You have to hide behind the plants so the chef won't see you. Once she clears out, come out of the plant and run to the right. Turn on the sink again, and this will cause the chef to wake up again. But this time, use your pitcher and fill it up with water. With the pitcher filled with water, head back to the main room. Once you're back here, approach the fireplace and rotate the right candle to the right, causing the wall to recede. To clear the gap, use the pitcher filled with water to put out the fire. Afterward, run to the right and interact with the horn to make a sound that causes Winston to become distracted. Afterward, head inside the empty fireplace to go behind the walls. Head upstairs and you will come out via the picture frame. Now head inside Van Buren's room. Afterward, open the door leading into the room with the bed that Van Buren is sleeping on. As you're making your way to the key, you have to avoid stepping on the hard floor to avoid waking up Van Buren. Jump on the animal's head and it won't wake him up. When you reach the key, use the spear to get it without waking up Van Buren. Make sure to avoid stepping onto the floor, otherwise you'll wake up Van Buren and he'll take the key back from you. Assuming you did not step onto the floor, use the animals' heads to avoid making a sound. When you head back in the main room, you will notice that Winston is gone. With him gone, let's go back to the trophy room. When you reach the statue of Myron Van Buren, jump on its head and bounce off the elephant trunk to land on the crocodile's head, causing it to fall down and destroying the statue. You are now able to pick up the voice recording. Then, run to the right until you reach the armory closet. Use the armory key to open it. Inside, you will find a costume that you can put on, and the night vision goggles which you'll need. Once you've grabbed the night vision goggles, put them on and head back to the main room. When you're back inside, run to the left until you reach the door leading outside. To unlock the door, you'll need to enter the key code and the voice authorization. Once you've done both, the door is now unlocked. Now you can head outside. With your night vision goggles on, you can now see where you're going. Outside, there is a dog. Climb up the tree branches until you reach the tree branch next to the doghouse. Once you do, drop the tainted meat near the doghouse, causing the dog to eat it and then fall asleep. Afterward, run all the way to the left to the entrance. And now you're free! And you also get the medallion But your survival story continues as the hunt is on, and that means you are the quarry. Now you'll have to make your escape. This is the end of Survival Island Episode 4. Stay tuned for the next episode of the second Poptropica road trip, where I'll go through Episode 5. What is one thing that you struggle in Survival Island Episode 4?